What is up, YouTube? We are back with another extremely obscure game that is not a recommendation necessarily. In fact, this game is not only not for many, it's not for most. It's effectively a dead game, but it is extremely interesting as a case study, in my opinion, and I find it weirdly addicting. So before this gets taken online, we're going to use all the free currency I generated but hoarded and didn't spend, and we're going to take a look at this game. I haven't played in forever. We'll have to learn it again together. First step is picking your spot on the map. That's actually quite important. You might want to do some research. The reason we're trying this out is because a new map opened a day ago, and new maps don't open more often than once a month. So catching it the first day is extremely important. Not the first day, but the sooner you catch a new map and play, the more powerful you'll be, because everything is based on time. So this is the screen after we place our village. We abandoned a village and tried to replace a better spot, but we didn't get a better spot. We forgot we could only abandon one, so now we'll have to simply play and rank up to get a new village. We'll just run through the tutorial together. So you won't be able to necessarily see all the controls, but the tutorial highlights the buttons for you. There's an interface up to the top right that just has the buttons for the menu, and on the right that has our rank. So we're just going to click on the town. It's just telling us to click parts of our interface. Now this is where placing apples, you can place them anywhere. The arrow tells you how far it is from the apple drop-off. So if we put it right here, it'll make 1365 apples a day or whatever period of time. Here only 737 because of how far the apple picker will have to walk. So you want to place it as close to the apple storage as possible. It'll take only a few seconds, but every building costs more to construct in time than the previous building. Now they want us to simply... the food is to feed your populace, obviously, and that affects your happiness. Wood cutting has to be built near trees, and produces, obviously, wood. Wood is one of the two resources. You have wood. Placement is very important in this game. You have to put everything exactly where you want it. With a premium token, which does cost a little bit of money, like 10 bucks a week or something, you can move it around. I guess that's not a little, it's a lot, right? So now they're telling us to look at our research. This is another core part of the game. You have to earn research points and put them into places that will be effective. Obviously, that's the trick. I suppose you can't see the resource screen, the research screen is a tab. You can see that. Oh, that's unfortunate. I might have to just stream my screen itself. Okay, well that'll allow us to set the video settings back. Okay. Now you can see what's going on here, at least. There we go. Alright, now you can see all the menus and screens. This is where we placed our research. move this up so we can read the quests. Yeah, so honor is one of the main currencies. That's what they had us research. They want us to open the honor panel to see our popularity. They gave us enough honor from the quest reward to rank up, which gives us 3 research points. That's really one of your main goals in the game, is to rank up. They give you cards for the tutorial and then force you to use it. As you can see, I have other cards saved. They're making us learn how to buy cards. They're showing us how to reduce our tax rate. Tax rate allows you to adjust between getting money for resources and honor for ranking up. Now we're going to the castle screen. This is another very important aspect of the game right here. You have to build yourself a full castle. And yeah, part of ours is destroyed. And no, we misclicked. Okay, now the castle is enclosed. You get a penalty if your castle is not enclosed. It'll take 3 hours to build. Now they're telling us they're probably going to make us play a card. Yeah. Part of the tutorial, they're forcing us. This fight is part of the tutorial. Normally, fights move very slowly across the map, right? This might take 15 minutes with a capped out army speed. This is just a quest fight, so. Okay, that's easy to do. Quest to go introduce ourselves on. Okay, here's our battle. We can watch and see what happened. Our keep has arrows that it will fire, so 3 units is never a threat, quite frankly. Now, only 1 unit has to get to the center of the keep to win, but he has to fight his way through the wall, which won't happen. As you can see, we received 24 honor for the defense. That completes our quest. First, we have to start researching. I'm gonna look at our tree just as a reminder. I don't remember food being that important. Just get apples. Scouts are extremely important. So, if it lets us get scouts, we're getting scouts. And number of scouts. We're not going to go overboard on the scouts like we did last time. Went a little overboard on scouts last time. This stuff is very important. Just I don't think we can do fletching. Yeah, we have to be rank 6. So what we need is honor. Arts is pretty good usually. Yeah, I think we just get arts. Gives us passive honor. Now, because we have a research token, they let us queue up buildings and research, but only for 2 days. So you have to make the most of your time. It's best to build things evenly because additional ones cost more. You want to get to where you can do times for food. Times 4 food is the easiest way to. This brings in new workers faster. There's a whole in-game mail system because this game is heavily about diplomacy. Yeah, we need scouts. The reason scouts are so good is they let you actually do something to increase your rate of growth. Additional houses are very good too. The more you have excess housing capacity, the more bonus you get here. So our primary goal is in maximizing honor. We also probably want to use some of our cards, right? This are the tokens that we had saved up and the cards. Oh, we can't play that. What can we play? And what's the size of our granary and such? Okay. Yeah, we also need merchants. So we will need. Merchants are very important. We will need a point in mathematics. 2 to get to merchant guilds. What is our stockpile capacity? Let's see. Resources. Here we go. 6,000. And we're close to full. This icon means you don't have enough workers to use it. And that's why we're going to build more housing, not more places to work, because we already can't fill the ones we have. Okay, and we'll just research dairy farming to get that out of the way. We can wait 32 seconds, but you know what? We can also stop work. Can turn all industries off, get 2 scouts. See, sending a scout and uncovering a bag gets you a fat bonus if it's inside your cross. It's kind of unfortunate. Here's our free card. You get a free card every X period of time. See, it takes 12 minutes for our scout to get there, and then 12 minutes to return, so 24 minutes in total. So, you know, you can set a timer by it. In fact, we will set a timer by it because you need stuff like that for this game. It just helps so much. This way you don't have to pay attention. You just throw up a timer, move on. Now see, now we're at 5 instead of 4 because of bonus housing capacity. It's not huge, but you know what? It's the only thing we can do right this immediate moment to produce more happy. Now we have to turn all industries on because we got the scouts we wanted. I think we will just speed up the scouts. We know we need a point in mathematics. So these are kind of a trap. Flower beds are just, they don't do enough early on. They're not going to help you at all. These aren't good until the statues, really, but dovecoats are okay. Literature, on the other hand, is pretty ballin', and you want it. So yeah, what we just really need is ways to get honor, and getting that pack would help a ton. And yeah, all we can do is, at this point, all we can do is wait, right? Like, we can queue up a few more buildings. Hey, it'll always show you which is better. 353 here, 355 here. It's just a slight increase in efficiency. But trust me, those add up over time. Now that's 4 buildings. We can queue up 5. Every one increases the resources of the next one, remember? So now we have to be more careful. The housing becomes very expensive. See, building queue is full, so they're not going to let us build anymore right now. This is where our reports come in. You can see if you get attacked, you can watch a replay here. View battle, yeah. Speaking of, we need to go to our castle and make sure it's enclosed. It is. Not much point in building more until we research some castle stuff. And there's not much we can do here. We simply hope we get this bag. This bag will turbocharge us with maybe even 2 levels. And once we get to higher ranks, we can use a few cards. We can buy things. You know, I don't even know what some of the best cards to use are. This is what we have. I think we'll pause here, let our queue catch up, and you know, we'll do session 2 soon. Thanks for joining us. See you in a bit.